So what is up? And today I'm going to be showing you what you can expect when quitting these for a year and turning them into this. So here I am, sober for 1 year from drugs and alcohol. Like I could picture myself metaphorically finishing a marathon and running through that ribbon and giving like an inspirational speech to all the people like waiting for me.
Where's everyone?
Yeah, really, like where is everyone? Because the fact of the matter is sobriety is done for yourself, by yourself. And what do I mean by mostly is not that your friends will not benefit from it or not help you. They sure will benefit from you not being like this lazy ass blob on the couch asking for beer. Like, don't be that guy. But still, it's like mostly done for your own good. So today's video is going to be a little bit different from the stuff that I normally do. Like I normally do self-development videos, but stopping drinking and drugs is why I actually made this channel in the first place. And I wouldn't like to rant about all the negatives that happened to me in the past, like where I had no recollection from the past week and I woke up naked behind the drum set. But I really would like to share with you all the positives that you can expect when being sober for a year. And if you really want to watch how this channel actually got started and the past like awkward me, then you can watch my 6-month sober video, but warning, it's hella awkward. Also, if you really do want to hear about my crazy ass parties in the past and all of my wrongdoings, then you can leave a comment down below requesting it and I will think about it. So what can you expect to change when you have like been drinking and doing drugs for the past most of your life? Well, everything. At times along the way I really doubted this, but looking back on it, it really did change everything. So expect to lose a lot of friends and weight, whether you want to or not. You will eventually like fade away from all the activities that you had like connected with doing drinking and drugs. Expect to find that life can be really lonely at times and the only person you can actually count on is yourself. But hold on, you promised us you wouldn't get all negative and shit. Well, there never is any good without the bad and vice versa. But also expect to meet some of the most amazing, genuine, like-minded people along the way. Find genuine happiness again without that mind-numbing drop being like pulled over your eyes. Be prepared to have the most amazing memories being stamped into your brain for the rest of your life and find out that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought you were. And really dudes, this does happen. And I really do wish like someone told me these things when I was going through these deep troublesome moments myself, but now I'm here for you. And if you ever find yourself lacking the will to continue, then you can like always email me and I promise you I'll try to answer every single email that you send. So I'm not going to talk a lot about the first 6 months, and if you want to then you can check out my previous video. But for the first 6 months I am going to say that it is going to be difficult, and especially if you have been drinking so heavily like I was and you just need to push through.
Come on, you can do it!
There are going to be mood swings and triggers along the way, but you got this. Moving on from the 6-month mark, if I recall, somewhere back to 8 to 10 months. So that's where the clarity like really started to kick in. And you definitely will achieve clarity before that time, but it's really hard to explain how everything like just reaches like another level. So like I said before, like before that time, you still get some cravings and triggers here and there. But at least for me, after 8 months, this is where it stopped. Maybe I was the only one this f***ed up, and I truly hope I was, but just in case telling you that it will get even better after that time. So around that same time period, I actually decided to move to Portugal and resume my journey there. So being like in a different environment actually really helps. And if you want to get like your priorities straight in life, then I really suggest you seek isolation. So if you can move like to Portugal or I don't know, Vietnam, do it. So when I met people along the way and started to share my stories on why I got sober and how I did it, I got two kinds of responses. Like the first kind of people immediately start to treat you different. Like you are made out of glass or something, and in my mind, they look you through the wrong kind of lens. And the other type of people that you meet genuinely appreciate the effort and strength you put in. And these are just like the most incredible connections out there. Not the people who decide to become sober need like affirmations in their life. Like the absolute opposite. We just like to find like-minded people that we continue our path with. So the next thing what happened to me was really huge, and it was during like 10 to 11 months when I was sober, and it's be prepared to find your purpose. And to all of you cone smoking, vodka sipping, pale graduate students who think you know better than everyone else, I say this. I dare you challenge a sober person to a willpower challenge. You will lose every time. But I can give out like a little warning sign for this finding purpose thing. Things might get so clear to you that you just might start to cut people out from your life and you start really focusing hard on what you actually want in life. So some people just won't like it.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Somewhere around like 6 months, you will see like a massive increase in your brain and physical power. You can remember so much more that it sometimes just seems like a superpower on its own. But you know what's even cooler than you becoming a memory nerd? Is you becoming a more balanced, energetic, and I can lift more weights nerd. Brain-wise, you will also start to be more empathetic and really notice more.
I see everything.
So basically your inner like Google Analytics will spark up in mid conversations and even after. And you know what else will grow beside your muscles? Man. Focus and attention span. So by the time that you have been sober for 7 to 9 months, anything will seem possible. And I'm not thinking like this overly optimistic like ex-mountaineer type of guys who lost like a limb or two on a mountainside and tell you like in a really American accent like, you got this, bro. But really analyzing your challenges with a clear mind really helps. Not saying that you will find the solution to world hunger, but if you do, then you can let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you feel like this non-traditional 1 year sober video is helpful for you, then you can leave a like, because this helps spread the message and I really do think that this video will help them. So I really do appreciate you liking this. Moving on. Finally, one of the biggest things that you will learn from this experience is the appreciation for yourself. The fact that you can actually look into a mirror after all of these self-abusing years of shame and actually be proud of yourself is an incredible feeling. A quote from Gandhi seems mildly appropriate here. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. Not saying that you should go to hell and back to achieve this, but at least in my mind, like people who have become sober and been through all of this are really strong-minded people. And yeah, like why wouldn't you want your body to run like the most efficient way as possible? So there you go. This is my 1 year non-traditional sober video. And if you are still watching and listening this, then I really do appreciate you. You do mean the world to me. And I definitely think like if you want to get like ahead in life and have a better life in general, then these things are definitely worth striving for. And if you want to be like more productive and efficient in life, then you can check out my other videos. Why wouldn't you? And as always, I hope to see you in the next one, and peace.